Hello, Practicum. We are in week 7 already at SWES, and we have a very busy week with lots of schools, so let's go through that schedule. We're going to start off with on Monday, we'll have the Bannock Elementary School. They're going to be bringing out students from 6th grade on both Monday and Tuesday, but different how other schools do this. They're bringing out their entire 6th grade on Monday and on Tuesday. So the students that were here on Monday will be coming back on Tuesday. So they get the same experience over the course of 2 days out here. They'll get a chance to go through 6 different lessons. So they may see some on Monday and others on Tuesday. Anyways, the school group is arriving at 8:45 on Monday. So we as a staff will be meeting out at 8:45 out at SWES. And Karen, you're going to be the liaison for that group that day. And it looks like, Karen, you're going to be teaching Challenge Course, Forced Inventory with Lindsay Groves, and Skullduggery with Lindsay Wallenfang. And then Shayna and Raj will also be doing some teaching that day too. And keeping in mind this goal is to build team unity through environmental education experiences in a variety of strands of environmental ed. That sort of happens through their experience of Monday to Tuesday. So when we do our wrap up on Monday, we don't really have to do a full wrap up because they'll be getting more of a wrap up experience on Tuesday. Anyways, on Tuesday, we're also going to meet out at 8:45 out at SWES and work with these same kids. This time Holly will be doing survival strategies, Sam will be doing force inventory, Rick has archery, Roxy has canoeing, and Matt will be doing skullduggery, and Emily will be doing challenge course. I think that covers everyone for that day, besides the charter school programs with Shane doing the first, second grade program and Katie doing the third through sixth grade program. So touch base with me about themes and topics for your charter school programs. Moving on to Wednesday, we have first graders coming out to SWES from Clintonville. So not too far away. We have 54 of them about. They will be out doing Colorful Confusion, Five Alive, and Magnificent Mammals. So they'll get 3 lessons in the course of one day. And we will be meeting out at SWES at 8:15. That's an hour before the school arrives at 9:15. So we meet at 8:15 out at SWES. And I do not have a theme for them, so let me send that to you, okay? I'll add that onto the schedule so you know what their mission or goal is for the week, for their day. And it is first graders, so think being age appropriate and how you're going to make these lessons adaptable to those grade levels. Alec doing Colorful Confusion, Katie doing Five Alive, Christopher doing Magnificent Mammals. I believe that Hillary is also doing Five Alive at one point, and I think that covers that. Then we have a lot of nature study happening with Nick doing one for the pre-K kindergarten, Holly doing first, second grade, and Bree doing the third through sixth graders. And we will be repeating those programs again on Thursday with another group of first graders from Clintonville. They just happen to have a really big school, so they have about 100 first graders, and we will see them. So we'll see some new students on Thursday. And again, we'll be out here at 8:15 in the morning, and Jake will do Colorful Confusion. Hillary's going to follow up with doing more of that Five Alive. Lindsay's also going to be doing Magnificent Mammals. Christopher will grab in another Magnificent Mammals at one point because there will be times where we'll be doing two of the same lessons at once. So we'll need to coordinate some of that out. And I think that covers everyone. Bree has a Five Alive too. So Bree, you're in it to do some Five Alive. And Roxy will be doing the nature study for the pre-K kindergartners. If you're looking on the schedule and you're confused about this OBS, that just stands for observe. So Shane, you're observing Jake. Bree, you're observing Hillary. There may be other times where I assign you to assist a program as well. That brings us to Friday. We have a private school coming out, St. Stephen's School. Fourth graders, just 34 of them, so nice small field groups. And Courtney will be doing Colorful Confusion, and Megan will be doing How Birds Make a Living. Diana is not out at SWES that day. She's doing a program, a big school program herself. So you guys will be meeting out at SWES at 8 in the morning. That's what time we're going to meet on Friday. And I think that covers that. You know, you should be able to see who you're submitting your lesson preps or lesson plans to on the schedule by who's highlighted. If you're doing a charter school program, make sure that you do a lesson, use the lesson plan template to write an actual lesson plan. And I'm going to ask this week that you really work on being on time. It takes a lot of my time to grade. It takes a lot of Shayna and Jordan's time to grade, and it's not just about getting a grade, it's about getting some feedback on your lesson. So while we are, giving you a point value for things, really what we want and we're hoping that you're going to do is submit this so that we have time to give you feedback and you have a chance to read it and you've read it before you come to SWES that day. I don't like to see people jumping on the computer and just reading their feedback the morning of, because there may be some significant things we want you to change to the lesson. So that's the purpose of the 2 days in advance lesson prep deadline. I hope you can all meet that next week and we'll have a nice, fun, busy week. Enjoy your time. Just those last few updates I wanted to share. The goal of the program for the Clintonville School is to become more aware and perceptive of the wonders of nature around them. And you do have a weekly goal this week as well, and that's to stratify your questions. So when you're thinking of how to build upon easier questions, this is a good example from bottoms up. So maybe you just start with a simple question like, is the water at the bottom of the lake hotter or colder than at the top of the lake? But really what you want to get to are, what are the implications for animals that live in a body of water without temperature gradients in the wintertime? So you go from knowledge to application to analysis to evaluation in order to get them to really start thinking about that. So try to get one section in your lesson prep or lesson plan that has stratified questions, and then highlight those so that we know which ones you're talking about. All right, that's it. Thanks.